Hello, everyone. I'm Becky Goldsmith with Piece of Cake, and this is an extra special edition, really extra special edition of the timeouts. And I only decided to do this today, and it's because both Lorna and Judy let me know that there's some new things happening on our website that we did not put there. And it's showing up on other websites too. And the reason I did not put this off till next week is because it's Thanksgiving weekend and so many people are getting ready to do a lot of shopping online if you haven't been already. And I thought now would be the best time. So here we go. It's just out of the blue. I hope some of you are there. If not, this will be recorded and I will link to it so you'll find it soon. Okay, that is my screen. I have my screen right there. And this is my homepage, which is nice to have. I like having my homepage there. When you are on my website and you want to shop, if you hover over the menu bar, all this stuff drops down. And it can be difficult if you want to get to Notions, but you slide your mouse as you go over to the other things. This is true not just on my website, but on other websites. And it's built into it. It's not a thing I can fix. It's part of the architecture of the site. So when you hover over shop, now if you just click shop, nothing really happens on my site. When you come down and the menu expands, the way we have ours set up is if you were to just want to see the Notions, but you're having trouble moving your mouse over, if you click on Notions, it opens up a page that then gives you the links that don't move around that take you to the other pages. So always try when you're on our site or somebody else's site, always try clicking. If clicking doesn't work, that's okay. Try just moving your mouse more slowly to go over to the parts you want. Now, the other thing that's true about my site is that there is an awful lot of stuff on the site itself, a whole lot of stuff. There's so many different items that sometimes I don't know where to look to find them. So on my site, as is true on many other sites, always look for the little spyglass. It'll be somewhere around somewhere. Sometimes it's in the menu bar, sometimes it's up here. Oh, and by the way, notice many of these have drop-down menus here below. If you see a little caret that's pointed down, that means it means there's something beneath it. Right? So that is a little visual clue that there's more information below those. Back to the spyglass. Let's say I was looking for Sashiko needles. Sashiko needles. Now, notice that my site will go ahead and pull up, before I'm even done typing, options for Sashiko needles. So I can go ahead and click without having to type in the rest. I will click on those. Now, something that's brand new to our site, pretty new to our site, is this button here that says Buy with Apple Pay. Now, that's because I'm on a Mac. Judy tried it. She's on a PC. Hers does not say Buy with Apple Pay. Hers says Buy with Google Pay. And some of you on other computers may have a different button altogether that says Buy with whatever it is. And have you noticed on Amazon, because I'm guessing most of you guys have been on Amazon, you know that button that's underneath Add to Cart that says Buy Now? All of these buttons, this one, Buy with Apple Pay, the Buy with Google Pay, the Buy Now, it will open up something like this. And what it wants you to do is buy it right now. If that is exactly what you want to do, if this is the only thing on my site or Amazon or whatever, it's the only thing you're shopping for, you just want to buy it and move on with your life, go to town, buy it and move on. But if you are in the middle of shopping and you are still shopping a particular site, do not click buy now or buy with Apple, but do not do that, because really what you want to do is add that item to your cart so that you can check out everything at once. And the reason you want to do that is because if you're shopping and you change your mind and you want to change the quantity of what you're ordering, or you decide against something, or you want everything to add up so that you can get free shipping, if you buy them individually, none of those things can happen. Often Lorna catches it if people accidentally do that, and some people have. They've bought a whole bunch of things individually. Those shipping charges stack right up. She takes care of that, but not every site is going to be as responsive to your needs. So if you're not aware of this as a new phenomenon, be aware and know that the vendors who are, like, we didn't add this. This was Shopify added this all on their own. The other thing I wanted to point out, and I'm going to make my window really small. So, okay, see as this gets smaller and smaller, I'm going to move it more to the center of my window. You can see my screensaver behind. That is, that's my son's ear. Okay, but watch what happens in the menu. See how the menu collapsed. See how the menu here collapsed, and where there was the words in the drop-down menu, there's these 3 bars. When you are shopping on a site on your phone or on a tablet, or if you just happen to have your window really narrow, those 3 bars means that's where the menu is. So when you click that, you get this kind of a menu that's more static, which is actually kind of interesting. If you have a problem with those expanding sideways menus and you like this better, you can always make your window a little narrower. Now, if you missed how I did that, let me see if this shows. With a Mac, you can grab the corner of your window and make it bigger or smaller. You can also grab the side of the window and make it bigger or smaller. And if you've got a big desktop, you can move your windows around so that you can stack one on top of another. A lot of you already know this, but there's some of you who don't, and for whom this will be an exciting new revelation. But when you're on a menu like this and you see the little down arrow, that tells you there's more, which tells you there's more. And then all of those are active links that you can click. All right, so what was the other thing I wanted to be sure and tell y'all? The little bar, oh, this would be the other thing, because I know this, and I don't know how many other people know this, but my search engine on my computer is set just automatically to Google. Now, did you see how, if I'm here, that bar at the top, that's where the URL, the address to these Sashiko needles by Tulip that are the shortest assorted, that web address for that product is what's highlighted now at the top of my page. If I type in, let's see, what could I type in? I could type in, oh, I know what I'll type in. UGG boots, black, tall. And that's going to give me where it's going to take me to the Google search page. Now, if you in your web browser have a different search engine chosen, it won't be Google that does that. But I'm always unsure how many people know how easy it is to search for any given item just in the URL bar. Up here, what if I typed in my name just for fun? And oh, look, there's all kinds of stuff that comes up. So you can do a vast amount of looking for whatever you want to look for, just with words that come to mind in that search bar. And once you're there, or if you happened to go to Google, just google.com, which is right there. If you just go to google.com, it brings up this page for you to search, and you can type in whatever you want right here. Let's say, well, no, let's just leave it at that, because really any site you go to, any site that I can think of, has a search function. If you just look for the little spyglass or look for a box that says search, type in as clear a language as you can think of what you're looking for, and you can usually find it on that site. Or type it all the way up into Google, and Google will bring up all the many places you can find whatever it is you're looking for. That's basically what I've got. I knew this was not going to take a giant amount of time, and it has not. It's mostly that we like people to be able to find what they're looking for on our site and on the internet in particular. And I think of my mom. I think of my mom who really, really wanted to be able to find things online, and often she had trouble with it. And I can think of others who have problems with it. So the key is not to panic. Know that you have options. Learn just enough to know where to go to search, and only click buy now if you really, really mean it. Oh, I know, there's one more thing. I know in the past, I even was way in the past, I was a little bit leery of using PayPal. I have so gotten over that. I use PayPal almost all the time now when I'm shopping in most places online. It's as safe as anywhere else to give your credit card information. And it's relatively easy to navigate. And it does save you quite a bit of time when you're checking out if you can go directly, if you're shopping through PayPal. So that would be the other thing I would say. And for those of you who are really nervous about giving out your credit card information online, we at least are willing to work with you. You can always email or call, and we can take your information over the phone. And many other, certainly small companies, can do the same. Okay, I think that's really it. Thank you for watching. And those of you who were with me just a little while ago when I didn't have my microphone on and had to redo, thank you so much for sticking with me. And I will see you again at some point in the, I hope, not terribly distant future. And until then, may you have many happy stitches, and may all your clicking be happy and stress-free. Bye-bye.